When shading these Venn diagrams, always look at whether it's an intersection or a union. In this case, it's an intersection, and that means we're looking for what is being shared. What I'm going to do to make this a little bit easier is break up our two components. We've got A prime and we have B. And I'm going to shade each of these and determine where they're being shared. Remember that A complement is everywhere that A isn't. B is where everything B is. And at this point, we determine where. Ooh, I made an error. One moment. Fix my error. But we are trying to determine where do A complement and B, where are they both shaded? They're both shaded in that region. Unions to me are even easier. Not to imply that this is easy, because that's kind of condescending for me to do that, especially if you don't understand it and it's not easy. But these are easier to me. A prime, I'm going to shade first, then I'm going to shade B, and then I'm going to put them together. I have them both shaded, and now I'm just going to take them both, and I'm going to put them both on the union Venn diagram. And there we have it, and now let's look at a more difficult one. We have a scenario like this. Well, this is a little trickier, but all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this scenario, and then I'm going to do this scenario, and then I'm going to put them together. I separated them out, but we're going to look at the top one, and that's a union. So I'm going to just combine A and B prime. So there's A, and now I'm going to add B prime to it, because it's a union, so we're going to have both happening at the same time. That's our first one, and now we're going to look at the bottom one, which is A intersection B prime. Everything where A and B don't intersect. Because it's a union, we're going to put them together, and as you can see, the whole darn thing is shaded. Here's a more challenging one, but nothing that we're unable to do. So we're going to shade A intersection B prime, then we're going to find out where that overlaps with A union B prime. So I'm going to treat these separately. First I'm going to do A intersection B prime, and we're going to find out where A intersects B prime. And as we, I think, know by now, it's in that region there. And now we're going to do A union B prime, which is everything outside of where A union B is. And this one's fairly easy because we're not going to shade anywhere. Because where do they share? And what spaces do they share? They don't share anywhere. So we're actually finished with this one. One more. Look at this one, and it's just about the same question, except now it's a union. So all we're going to do is combine the two. So I'm going to shade A intersection B prime. And I'm going to shade the other one. And we are finished. Bye-bye.